think it's a tragedy for the People's Democratic Party that the party has been reduced to the level of the tantrums and the melodrama of one individual called Nyesom Wike, 59-year-old Nyesom Wike, who thinks that the party belongs to him. I hope that the party itself will take part of the blame, because after the 2015-2019 general elections, when everybody abandoned the party, it was Wike that stepped in there using resources. Well, I don't know where those resources came from, but he stood firm to defend the party, to keep the party alive, and to keep other members of the party at the highest level alive. And hence, he developed a sense of entitlement. And he thought, in a royalistic manner, that, the top prize, the top position in the party was meant for him. But when he was disappointed, now he's gone ahead to throw tantrums. He didn't make it to the presidential, ticket of the party. He was also pushed aside in the choice of the running mate to the presidential standard bearer, Alaji, he says we should not call him Alaji, Atiku Abubakar. Okay, so at the end of the day, here we are. So the PDP has a Wike problem. I hope that going forward, the party will learn from their own conduct, from their own mistakes, how because of stomach infrastructure, many leaders of the party more or less handed over the party to one man who developed a sense of delusion, a sense of exaggerated importance, and thought that he could lord it over other members of the party. Second, now they've had a meeting yesterday. Professor Jerry Ghana, who is one of the founding fathers of the party, says we are one. Well, that contradicts what Nyesom Wike himself pointed out in the interview that he granted at the Port Harcourt International Airport when he returned, from a trip. He said that he will talk more. What is he going to say again? In 15 minutes of rambling, protest, he said Atiku lied in an interview that he had with this station, Arise TV. Two of the interviewers are here. Okay? Now, at the end of the day, he did not debunk the lies that he imagined. I'm not defending the Atiku camp. That's not my job. I'm a journalist. Now, what did Atiku say that he addressed concretely, other than saying Atiku lied? What former Vice President Atiku said is that, look, he was given a short list, and he chose from the short list. Nobody was imposed on him. And it is his prerogative to choose his own running mate. How is that a problem? So you ask the question, what exactly does Wike want? The other day when we discussed this matter, when he started, I said, look, Wike is throwing tantrums. They should give him lollipop. The major takeaway from that is interview at the airport is that nobody has brought the lollipop to him. So what is that lollipop that he wants? I said, when a child is crying, you pet him, you give him sweet lollipop, let him lick it. However, the more important point that I've seen is a point made by, former governor of Jigawa State, former minister of foreign affairs, Alhaji Sule Lamido, who says that, look, the party is supreme. And I hear some Wike, the governor of Rivers State, should follow the example of the likes of, former governor Peter Odili, the example of Rotimi Amechi, the example of the vice president of Nigeria today, Professor Yemi Oshibajo, and others. The Senate president, Dr. Hamad Lawan, who in failing to get the ticket have shown greater maturity. And then you have one individual in one political party just distracting everybody's attention with his own immaturity. And then in that interview, Governor Wike was trying to teach journalism. He even singled me out. Well, Governor Wike is not in a position to teach Reuben Abati journalism. He calls it investigative journalism. Because we went to do an interview, I put it to him that we asked all the right questions. And I've been in this media space. I've been writing for the Nigerian press since 1985. I don't know where Governor Wike was at that time. And I've been on television every day since the year 2000. thanks to Professor Abati Tomi, President Goodluck Jonathan, and Prince Uduka Obagbena. Governor Wike does not have the capacity or the intellect to teach me, Reuben Abati, journalism. Okay? If he wants to study my body of work over the several decades behind me, he will spend more than a year just trying to figure out the amount of work that I have done. But I think it's important, for him to moderate his anger and to just allow Nigerians to focus on serious issues rather than this, self-promotion, this, throwing of tantrums all over the place. And you should look at the example of what people are doing in other jurisdictions where they're talking about ideas. We would like to engage him at the level of ideas, not at the level of his own emotional choices. So people should not think because they are in government, they have a platform, they have the right to just misbehave in the public domain. Because indeed, there are persons who are now saying, what exactly does Governor Wike want? And how far does he want to go? If he is tired of the PDP, he has the option of going to another political party, doesn't he? It's within his rights to do so. But he should not drag people like us who are doing a honest day job into their matter. I don't have a dog in that fight.